Hey everyone, welcome back to Nova Scotia. Wow, the month of May has arrived. This is the first day that we're feeling some warmth around here. What a relief. Well, there's a real season for yamadori, and it's definitely late March and all of April. And as you've seen in my videos, I took full advantage of it this year, mainly because we had a lot of snow. The trees got beautiful snow melt on them, and then we had beautiful spring rains. But it's basically stopped raining now, and now we're into the more of the summertime weather. So I want to give you a good update on all the trees that I've collected this year. But first I want to show you this tree that I kept down by the ocean here. So let's take a look. This tree stayed here all winter. I really wanted to see if it would survive in a concrete pot down here. We get lots of wind and cold. But the spruce trees are really the only tree that grows along the shoreline here. So I had a feeling it could survive. You can see that it did get some burn on it. But overall, it's in pretty good shape. And the concrete pot did really well. Got cracks in this one. So now I know I can leave one down here. I might not, but at least I know they can survive. Spruce trees are extremely tough. So now we'll head to the shop and I'll show you the pot I made today. So here's today's pot. It was made early this morning. I'm a habitual early bird. I get up about 4 a.m. every day. It's good for me to stay in that schedule for the markets. I have to be up early for the markets. So this is the largest oval that I've ever made. And this is the color that I get when I mix the terracotta and the black together. So I'm definitely feeling a forest planting coming on in this one. It came out really nice. I did put steel around the rim of this one because I've definitely noticed that the bigger they get, the more they need steel in them. So it's a nice one. I'll be turning it over about noon tomorrow, so I'll give you a shot of it when it's all dressed inside. So here's a pot that I made 2 days ago. This is just the terracotta color. Came out really nice. Here's the Amur maple group that I potted up in the video. So here's the tree from the Yamadori fever video, and it's a really nice tree. It did come right from the shell pit, and it's a really good one. It's got a wonderful shape, beautiful trunk. It's a nice tree. So I have quite a few trees. This one was from last year. This one will definitely be going to the market this year. It's a nice blue spruce. And I have a bunch of these cotoneasters that I wired last fall that are doing really nice. This one is all budded out. It's going to bloom beautiful. So I'll have those for sale at the market. And this tree went to the market a few times last year. It's a nice blue spruce. It's got a really interesting trunk. So I'll be trying to sell this one again this summer. And here's one of the red spruces that has done really nice. I've left that root sticking up out of the ground. I might have to cut that off. It's kind of a weird thing on it, but that's just the way it was. So here's a pot that I made yesterday with just the black dye in it. So this blue spruce is from last year, and it'll be going to the market. It's a nice tree. Pot's got the black dye in it. It's done really well. So this double trunk tree, this is the tree from the very beginning of the first shale pit video. I've been looking at this tree for years, and I finally went back and got it. I didn't shoot any video of taking this one out, but I'm happy it's here now. This one will become a fixture around here. And this tamarack is one of the last trees I collected. It's a nice tall one. It was growing right in the middle of a very wet spot, and it just came out really easy. I'll keep that one as one of my big tamaracks. So this tree will be going to the market. I've had this tamarack for about 3 years, and I just potted it into this pot. The pot it was in got a crack in it from freezing. So here's the Tanoki. It's doing just fine. Loving life out here. So here's the tree that was growing at the beginning of that spring. It's doing really nice. Nice healthy tree. So this is the one that I made in the video for potting up for the market. This one will be a market tree this summer. It's done really nice. Has a nice shape. Really good tamarack. The moss has done really good on this one. Growing out onto the concrete. Makes a really nice look. So here's the tree from the second video, and it is just doing wonderful. You can tell when they're green like this that they're happy. It's a nice one. So both of the birch trees that I pulled out with the tractor are doing really well. This one is just about to to leaf out everywhere. And they have wonderful shapes, really interesting trunks, and they are just really enjoying the tree compost. Now that it's stopped raining in the pit, it dries out, and it becomes a really stressful place for these trees. So these two are just happy as they can be, getting watered every day. So here's a tamarack that I wired last year. Happy with the shape of that one. They do wire good when they're little whips. So all of these trees came out of the shale pit. All doing well. I don't think I'm going to lose one tree that I collected this year because the conditions were just so good. It has a huge amount to do with it, the water mainly. So here's the tree I potted up in one of the videos. It is just super happy. All budded out. And this silver birch is doing really nice. Has a really beautiful, beautiful trunk. This one came from another location. And I didn't shoot any video taking this one out. It's going to be a real nice tree. So this one's doing really nice. Really happy. Very interesting tree. It's from the first shale pit video. It's a really good one. So these two birch trees were from the shale pit. This one has a really interesting trunk going on. They're both doing real nice. So this is a wisteria, and I'm planning to do a video on the place that I got this wisteria from. Take you guys to see it. It's an amazing spot. This wisteria has taken over about a 1 acre area, and it's different from trees. You can rip it out any time. It's super tough. So I'll be going to get more of that. Really excited to have wisteria in pots. So my cherry tree is still threatening. It's about to come out. I have lots of Japanese quince now that have bloomed or are on the verge. This one's on the verge of blooming real nice. So this tree is doing great. This is one of those trees that it could have not done well, but the conditions were just so good this spring that I'm not going to lose any of them. They all have buds on them. This one has got buds on it. It's growing. They're all just loving the tree compost. So here's another one of the wisteria. I'll be making lots of pots of wisteria for the market. Gonna be a really good plant to develop. So that just about does it for this area. I am planning on doing part 2 of this video. So here's a boxwood that I just potted up a couple days ago. I planted it on a rock. I've been rooting boxwoods for about 3 years now. So this one's a 3-year-old. They're extremely slow, but they're great material for bonsai. I have quite a few of them going now. So all the cotoneasters that I wired for the market are doing really nice. I'll be definitely selling these this summer. Here's one that's got the wire off. It's just about time to take the wire off of all of them. Been on there about 4 months now. So this birch tree came out of the shale pit. It's just sleeping out. So I've been trying to get everything out of the basement these days. I almost got it all out of there. And all my sarissas I've gotten out. This one's a lilac cutting from last year. I have quite a few of those. I'll definitely be doing lilac cuttings every year. We have 2 big ones over by the other greenhouse. And they make really good material for bonsai. So here's one of the sarissas that I planted on a rock just a couple of days ago. So this is where the giant sequoias are living. They're loving it in here. So I know I said I was going to get all the trees out of here, but I'm just a one-man show here and I got a lot of stuff. It's going to be a while before I get all the trees out of here. There's my apricot tree all leafed out. It didn't flower. I was thinking that it might flower this year, but I guess I'll be waiting another year. I assume it's going to flower someday. This tree's doing really nice. Really happy. So there you go. There's the end of part 1. I'll be back tomorrow with part 2. Cheers to all the new subscribers. Be sure to subscribe for more video. And I'll see you next time on Bonsai by the Sea.